Going on, guys? So this lure review is going to be on the Xcalibur Jimmy. I've been wanting to do this review for a while. I've been fishing with this lure for about a year or so now, and I really like it a lot. Very reminiscent of a Sammy, which I'm going to show you guys what it looks like up against it. So let's check it out. Alright guys, so the XJ4 Jimmy, it's a topwater walk the dog style bait, and like I said, it looks exactly like a Lucky Craft Sammy. The Jimmy, I think, is for the, I think it's endorsed by Jimmy Houston, and they just kind of named it after Jimmy Houston. It comes in one size, the XJ4, and it has a length of 4 inches, it has a weight of a ½ ounce, and it's a topwater lure, and it is a floating lure at that. Go ahead and show you guys what it looks like up against this this Sammy. I think this is the 110 or 115. I can never really remember what it is, but let's see if I can focus. All right, so you guys get a good idea here on what they look like. You can see even the internal weights are exactly the same. And to be honest with you guys, I really don't see much of a difference. I hate to break it to the Lucky Craft fans out there. I'm a really big Lucky Craft fan, but I really don't see a huge difference in the construction of these baits either. There's some minor differences. The Lucky Craft has better eyes, and they probably have better hooks. I mean, the hooks look awfully good on the Jimmy as well. But I think the big thing that you're going to be seeing in the Lucky Craft over the Xcalibur version is just like what you're going to see in most lures that look similar to other lures on the market, and that's the choices of colors and the authenticity, I guess, of the colors. The colors in the Lucky Craft are so much better than some of the other ones that are out there that it's just really not even fair to compare some of the color palettes that are out there, because Lucky Craft is just that good. But if you can find this XJ4 Jimmy in stores anywhere still, I mean, it's a really, really good buy, because it's, I think you can still find them for like $6, $7, $10 at the most if you still find them in like outlet stores. I'm not sure if they're still making them. I think that they are discontinued, but it functions exactly the same as the other one. It sits like this in the water. It has a really good rolling action as it goes from side to side, has that same cupped mouth on it, and you can still see the balls on there. It's got the those balls that rock back and forth, so it's kind of got that a little bit of a one knocker sound, but it's got the plastic BBs in the head. Let's see if I can see it in this one better. You can see the BBs here. Maybe you can't. Yeah, there. There's like 3 or 4 BBs in the head there, so it's got a really good rattle sound to it too. And this is mostly what the fish are going to be seeing when it's walking through the water anyway. So, but I did want to point out though the color palette, where Lucky Craft has dozens and dozens of colors. The XJ4, it looks like they only have 8. So, but they have most of your main colors. They have like the ghost minnow colors and stuff like that, and the clown color, which I really, really like. So, I'm going to go ahead and show you this clown color. While we're here, you can see that it says right here on the bottom, they branded it, so you can see that it says Xcalibur XJ4 right there on the bottom. But this is clown. Overall, just a transparent bait. Has a little bit of a holographic finish on it. You can see that rainbow effect in it. But overall, just a clear bait. Chartreuse yellow on the top, and just actually clear on the bottom. There's no painting or anything like that on the bottom at all. And then a red head. But really good looking bait in the water, and you can find it very, very easily with that red head going through the water. So there's clown. And this next one I'm going to show you is Ghost. Now, you might pick this bait up and think that Ghost is kind of like Ghost Minnow. In reality, Pearl Melon is a lot closer to Ghost Minnow than this color Ghost is. Ghost is has a lot more of a root beer brown color to it. There's some glitter flake inside of the finish here. It looks a little bit darker on the video here, but it's much lighter. And I'm sure that the picture, my still photo, will make it show up much more true than the video is making it show up. But again, just a chartreuse bait, and this one's actually got kind of like an eggshell white on the belly of it. And again, this one's branded as well, so you can see the Xcalibur XJ4 right there on the bottom. So there's Ghost with that bleeding gill. And it has a very similar, as far as the finish on the body, it still has the like the Sammy. It has the etched scales on it and the raised gill plate. There's a little less detail in the head. You can see the head on the Sammy on the left has a little bit more detail than the smooth one on the right, and the eyes on the Lucky Craft are a little bit nicer than the XJ4s. This one has a red sclera on it, and this one is a little bit more realistic looking. These are very distinctive Lucky Craft eyes, and these are very distinctive Xcalibur red eyes. I like to compare it up against the Super Spook Junior, which is one of my go-to topwater walk the dog baits, just for size comparison. I'll go ahead and show you guys a measurement, just so you guys can get a good idea of the scale. And it is about 3 5/16 of an inch without that ring, and with the ring it's about 4 1/8 inches long. So pretty standard size there. I really like the smaller size. You can walk the dog really, really fast, and it gives you a more subtle approach in the water. You're going to catch better numbers, I think, with this smaller size. And like I said, I think they only come in one size. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I've only seen one size in the XJ4. If you go to Xcaliburtackle.com, they actually still have the XJ4 Jimmy on their website, which leads me to believe that it might still be available. But even still, I haven't really seen it anywhere except for in like outlet stores and stuff. I actually picked mine up as a clearance item for just a couple dollars, but I'm going to pick up more just because they're really just so close to a Lucky Craft that you really can't beat it. So just wanted to show that to you guys, kind of a quick little review here. If you guys liked the video, I'd appreciate it if you guys hit that like button, and stay tuned for another review next week. Thanks a lot.